Property owners and stakeholders from Madison, Leon, and Grimes County all met tonight to talk about their ongoing efforts to stop a high-speed train project.
Those in opposition say the 240-mile Houston to Dallas line would negatively impact them and their communities and put tax dollars at risk.
News 3's Donnie Tuggle was at that meeting and shares the details with us.
Rusty, Katie, it was a packed house in Madisonville tonight as property owners and opponents of the proposed high-speed rail project were brought up to speed on the latest developments. Nearly 200 people packed an opposition meeting Monday night in Madisonville. Efforts to derail the 240-mile Houston to Dallas train route are being led by the group Texans Against High-Speed Rail. They feel what was initially promoted as a private partnership now appears to be taking a different turn and express concerns about taxpayer dollars potentially being used now that Amtrak wants to get on board with Texas Central.
I mean, this thing's going to cut Madison County in half like it will every other county along the line. You know, we're not going to get any county tax money if this thing's turned into a federal public right-of-way, so it's dollars and cents. This doesn't make sense.
In Normandy, the proposed route would cut right through the Oak Leaf Ranch, a place Army veteran Gene Whitesides has called home for more than a decade.
And what you see around you is our forever home. And shortly after we bought the property and built our homes on the property, then that's when TCR surfaced.
As for the future, Whiteside feels they've been able to put a stop to this project for years and will continue their fight for transparency and property rights.
There is a lot of fight left, even though the players have changed. In my opinion, we're very successful in round one, and I think that we'll be very, very successful in round two.
Back in Madisonville, County Judge Clark Osborne says it's time to pump the brakes on this project and go back to the drawing board.
If we're going to start and bring in Amtrak, I think the first thing we need to do is let's talk about the finances. Let's see if it's even feasible. If there's a step number two, then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
At the time of the announcement, Amtrak said it believes many of the country's biggest and fastest growing metropolitan areas, like Houston and Dallas, deserve more high quality, high speed transportation options. In the Digital Center, Donnie Tuggle, News 3.
Thank you, Donnie.